We are live here on Change Our Minds. I am here with Jody, and we stream every Tuesday night where we just have fun, lots of topics. And this was supposed to be our main event, which I was going to clip for you, but I thought, you know what? It became the second event, and I'm still going to probably clip this for you because I found this interesting. It's a double shot story. Amber Heard, Jody, I know you were not a fan either. I'm not a fan of this person. I got to be careful of my piling on because anytime you sort of say her name, it seems like YouTube limits the video. They're somehow protecting her or something. But we're not going to get into the case and Johnny, even though justice for Johnny. We're not going to get into all that right now. There's a new thing she's out there doing, and I found this it just irked me. It just proved how desperate and fake she is. And there's always, obviously, the obvious reasons why I don't like her, the leaked tapes and what she did and all that stuff. You guys should go catch up if you haven't already figured out what she is. But as a lot of the commenters saying, we're not fans of her. I don't think she's an honest, genuine person, and I think she, got a little too, out there with them. So anyway, that all said, Jody, here's the latest today. This I guess this was yesterday, last night. So let's guess who she's pandering to now, Jody, as she tries to rebuild her career hot off the case. Look who do you think she's trying to appease right now?
The Snyder cult?
Bing, ding, 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 ding. And
what did I win?
More specifically, just nerds in general. So here she is. Oh. Amber Heard is super excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Okay. I mean, the first thing I want to point out and sake of this is she does have a PR team that's trying their best. So they're out there like trying to like point out the fact that she's in the Snyder cut, where it's like, this was shot years ago where she has like one scene, but they keep like putting out press releases to like lift up like, see, Amber's working, guys. She's in the hot new Snyder cut. Don't forget, she's still here. Yeah, go hire her, guys, is what it feels like every time I see these sort of little dumb snippets she does. But I mean, she had like one line in that movie, Jody, and it's going to be a 4-hour movie that I think they reshot the one line she had. So she might have 2 lines now. I'll be generous. Ooh. But apparently, because she has 2 lines in the old movie that's now being redone, she's getting some press. But that's not an impressive gig to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not like something she scored
of course not.
recently.
No.
She did score The Stand, CBS All Access, which is like, would you agree, the worst streaming service there is?
Yes.
I don't know who's on there still. It's so bad they're going to rename it to Paramount Plus and do their own thing. But they're doing the much-anticipated adaptation of Stephen King's The Stand, which... Are people chat? Are you guys looking forward to The Stand? I mean, they've already done so many versions. I'm just like, who cares? It's maybe if they did like a film, like Andy Muschietti, like he did for It, okay. But a CBS All Access miniseries of The Stand, I'm good. I'm gonna pass. But apparently she's in that too, in the 9-part series. And then she talks about Snyder Cut. So anyway, all this preview. That's what this comic book article is about. They're giving her sort of fake press. And so anyway, she's talking. They asked her about the Snyder Cut. Was she excited? And she says she's super excited for fans to see it. Snyder's original vision. I'm super excited about it. We just wrapped on reshoots, and I just love nerds. I effing love nerds. Excuse my language.
What?
Heard told Comic Book. Heard went on to explain that her love of nerds comes from how they are connected to great projects and nerd passion. He's a perfect example, Zack Snyder. A perfect example of a nerd. You know, I got into this project on The Stand because of another true diehard nerd, which is Josh Boone, who connected all of us on the project as he was adapting the book for Stephen King. And I just think it's a good rule of thumb to follow, especially in the genre, which I love. It's like, follow the nerd. The nerd passion is where you want to be. How desperate is this woman?
Like, that's pretty desperate. That's oh my God, you're caping to a whole entire the nerd. Follow the ways of the nerd. Did I mention I love nerds? Geeks too.
Dweebs?
I love them. The only thing she didn't say here is that they're just unapologetically attractive.
Yeah, so, I mean, do you buy for a second that Amber Heard likes nerds? Because I don't. I'm sure she has made fun of and bullied and ignored nerds her whole life. Going for the bad boys, clearly, or the rich Elon Musks of the world. I feel like the last type of guy Amber Heard has ever paid attention to is the nerds. But now nerds are in, Jody. So who's Amber Heard barnacling herself to? Nerds!
Barnacling. You're gonna put them tentacles around some a nerd crew. I like it. I think it's smart, man. She's really cunning and deceitful. She had to, let's give her credit. She managed to deceive. She managed to use her evil ways to deceive Johnny and completely tear his life up from inside out. And she's doing the very same thing with nerd culture. And she's using a show that no one knew was being made on a streaming service that nobody under the age of 60 watches. Genius.
Remind me when we're not on this stream. Remind me, because you remind me of this. There was like a clip. I got to be careful how I say it because I want to keep this clip monetized. But there was like a photo that got out of her that she sent Johnny. And it was like a photo like to my Tonto. I don't know if anybody else knows what photo I'm talking. I'll show you afterwards on the live stream. You can react to it live. But yes, she was all about using whatever she could to keep her man on like. She just totally used him and got him excited, and I despise everything about her. I just don't think she's genuine at all, and this is just yet another example to sort of show how he's a Zach. So there you go, Jody. Zach is a perfect example of a nerd. Like,
what does that mean? Like,
why? Yeah, what? No, he's not. He's not done. He has not done the nerdy version of Justice League. He did the dark, brooding,
he doesn't
dark version of Justice League. I would not at all call Zack Snyder a nerd.
I wouldn't either.
Visionary. There's a lot of artists.
Creative,
yeah, creative. Yeah, like he's not a nerd. She doesn't even know what a nerd is. So she's just like, nerds are cool, right, guys? Oh, I just can't stand her.
Here's the thing, though. You know how many people? I just talked about it. You know, people are gonna read this and be like, "Oh man, she likes nerds." The first thing that comes to my mind is Norbit. Shout out to Eddie Murphy who played Norbit. Oh, teeth, man. She likes nerds. They're gonna fall for this. They're gonna fall for this. She just got with this quote. She just got probably 2,000 cosplayers of Mira at the Snyder premiere of Snyder Cut. That's simply
I love nerds
as it can be.
I'm so into nerds.
Don't you just love nerds, though?
I love nerds.
Like, there's something about them.
I got this at a garage sale for 25 cents because I wanted to have it just in case I wanted to make fun of her.
Oh, nerds are so sexy and fun, and they have the best projects. Yay, nerds! Please hire me, nerds, because I'm pretty and I'll be in your nerd movie because I love nerds. It's my passion too.
And why do you think she would capture nerds? Because she knows that
they're desperate.
Traditionally, they're gullible.
Yeah, exactly. We look at her and we're like, "Gaga, gaga, gaga." I mean, let's be honest. That's what a lot of people. I mean, that's what Amber Heard was known for. We got to be honest. We keep it honest on this stream. Before we learned who the person was, I think a lot of guy nerds were like, like the mask, like, she was attractive. I mean, that's what Johnny clearly got the succubus tricked by. So look, I get it. So a lot of nerds will, who don't know that what actually the inner the lack of inner beauty will just go. But yeah, I don't find her attractive anymore. She was very attractive. I understand why people would, but the knowing the true character to me actually can make a person less attractive. Do you agree? Like,
I agree with that 100%.
Someone, the hottest girl or guy in the world, and they turn out to be the worst person in the world or toxic, whatever, like
it goes down.
It absolutely affects the looks. Yeah.
Dies. Yep. Absolutely.
Sadly, but anyway, so Zack Snyder apparently is a nerd.
Don't fall for it.
Zack Snyder's apparently a nerd, and just to echo, to go a little bit more, she's now like sort of pivoting. She's like super excited about the amount of fan love and amount of fan appreciation that Aquaman has acquired, and that it has garnered so much excitement for Aquaman and Mira that means we'll be coming back, and I'm so excited to film that. So it's like the movie's still not confirmed. Like I think she is contractually obligated if they want to use her or Mira, so they'd have to kill her off or something, or just not use the character. I think, but she's not confirmed. The movie isn't greenlit. And so it's just so funny to see her constantly in the press sort of trying to push it like it is already approved and she's in. That's what she does to sort of stay relevant. But before I go, I want to tap on this a little quick. We can do this longer in the stream, but just to show how much of a nerd Zack Snyder is, Jody, he's making Justice League R-rated, because he wants to give Batman, an F-bomb.
Oh,
because that's what nerds want. Is that what nerds want? Is that truly a nerd thing to do? Do you feel like because I think true nerds were upset because they're like, excuse me, Batman doesn't kill. Like a true nerd was a true nerd was like annoyed at Zack Snyder for not doing the proper sort of typical Batman portrayal.
This is a creative cool guy move.
Yeah. And so for him to he's now edgier. He's going to say the F-bomb in his new movie. Yeah. It's going to have some more violence. Again, more proof that he's not a nerd, Amber. He may be hot right now. He's getting projects, I guess. He's got one on Netflix. He's got Snyder Cut on HBO Max. They're probably going to want Zack Snyder to make more now. I mean, if honestly, right, Jody, with AT&T now pissing off every other filmmaker in the universe, we may actually get a Cyborg movie directed by Zack Snyder.
It looks so bad that they're probably going to dig deep into the bottom of that cooler. Like, all right, let me pull this crap out. All right, make this a movie. Yeah, man, it looks that way. Rated R, I don't care about a rated R. Look, they did the same thing with BVS. They made the Ultimate Edition rated R because they, in the warehouse fight scene, had a blood splatter on the wall. It wasn't, the BVS Ultimate Edition is not a rated R movie. I don't care if you put a rated R on it. That doesn't make it rated R. There was no sex, graphic violence. There were no F-bombs. It wasn't rated R. It was just a ploy. So if Batman says the F word and they increase it to rated R, it's still, we're going to watch a PG-13 movie with an R rating on it.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating because someone just said it also, and they were correct. Sorry if I missed who it was, but there was Will Morris. Thank you, Will. R-rated doesn't mean good. That's a fact. Just because he's going to say an F-bomb and they're going to have a little bit more violence doesn't mean
cool, right?
It was necessary. No, but to me that
come out of Batman's mouth, people would say that that's cool.
But that's my point of I'm frustrated.
I don't care. I don't think that makes it cool.
To me, it's why is it necessary? If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're gonna make it R, then make it R and have a lot of blood and stuff. And they're not gonna go full adult on the movie. They're gonna just one F-bomb and a little bit more blood. Where it's they're aliens. Don't show the blood. Don't you get one F-bomb too in a PG-13 movie sometimes? So get your one F-bomb in and do your best to keep it PG-13. I don't understand the desire here. This just plays he's trying to be cool.
Playing the game, being cool. I'm gonna put it rated R. He got me with the BVS Ultimate. That movie is not rated R. That Suicide Squad cut. That's not a rated R. Those are not rated R movies. You just putting R the Killing Joke. I believe the Killing Joke cartoon. They put a rated R on that. I believe. Not rated R. So,
I mean, that one has some topics that are questionable. But I hear you. But
it's marketing.
Here's what marketing. It is. Here's what he said. Here's one piece of information nobody knows. The movie is insane and so epic. It's always good when the filmmaker themselves is telling you how epic and insane it is. It's probably rated R. That's one thing I think will happen. That it will be R-rated version for sure. Snyder tells. We haven't heard from the MPA, but that's my gut. Asked about what makes the new footage explicit. There's one scene where Batman drops an F-bomb. Cyborg is not too happy with what's going on in his life before he meets the Justice League. That sounds boring. And he tends to speak his mind, okay? And Steppenwolf is pretty much just hacking people in half, so the rating would be due to violence and profanity. Probably both. So, yeah, it's great. Cyborg's just going to mope around and curse. And then Steppenwolf might do some cool action, but he looks like a CGI monster again. Look, I'm not even trying to hate on the movie.
I'm not either.
It's just why? Why is it rated R? None of this makes the movie better. It's just to be cool. Again, not something a nerd does, is all I was trying to connect these two stories. Right. We can talk more about whether this is warranted or not. Go check out Jody's Corner if you haven't already. Subscribe here, too. We're not going anywhere. I just wanted to clip this one for YouTube because I promised this one in my main event, and I want people to be able to see this one, too. But stay tuned. We're going to talk about Grace Randolph's scoop about Pedro Pascal. He finally commented, Jody. I'm so excited to go through this one. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Catch us live every Tuesdays and Thursdays here on Popcorn Planet. Make sure to subscribe. Yeah, click that button.